my audience. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. That's like blaming a misspelled word on your pencil. There are many reasons why the right to bear arms and gun control are good policies. Originally, the right to bear arms was given to people to protect themselves and to protect their property. It was also for the use of militia to protect the security of free states. In this speech, I'm going to tell you why both these policies are good and not bad. Media is very one-sided on these policies, and you only hear the bad or the negatives about them and never the goods. But the pros do outweigh the cons. The right to bear arms and gun control cannot be defined in a few words. Radio, television, TV, and the internet explain how gun rights and gun control are a bad thing. Many gun supporters like me do not support gun control because they feel it limits or hinders their right to own a weapon. I'm here to tell you that these procedures are good. The right to bear arms allows for citizens to protect themselves from acts of violence and harm. Too often do I hear of acts of violence and harm on good law-abiding citizens when they could have protected themselves. There are also many other recreational activities used by citizens other than violence and harm, which is hunting, competitive shooting, shooting ranges, and more. The government tries to hinder or take away our rights daily, such as freedom of speech acts that we can't say things that we feel are correct or politically incorrect, the Pledge of Allegiance in classrooms, or the Patriot Act that claim that our communications are being used to help us against terrorists or foreign or domestic aggressors. More and more rights are being stripped, and I feel if we allow these rights to be stripped, it's only going to lead to more and more. If we were ever in the state of martial law, our rights will be hindered or stripped if they're not full, and we have no way to protect ourselves. Gun control is good because of many reasons. It helps keep illegal firearms off the street, such as automatic weapons that no one should own, and the next reason, it keeps guns out of criminal hands. Gun rights have been proven to protect our citizens. 2.5 million use of firearms last year were used to protect citizens. Yes, I understand this sounds like a lot, but less than 7% of those actually resulted in injury to the aggressor. Better the attacker being scared away by a safety fire or the 2.5 million being injured. Eugene Volkov said, "The people have a right to bear arms in their defense and their security." Many guns are not used for weapons or violence crimes. I myself would not use one unless I necessarily had to. I use them for shooting a sport, competition, clay pigeons to prepare for hunting season. Also, I understand that many people feel that gun control or using guns for hunting is bad, but it helps control populations in suburban areas where predators are sought after and killed to protect us. Deer population is at an all-time high from the 1990s, up from 50,000 to 20 million, according to the Washington State University. Deer and rabbits are becoming more populated due to the lack of predators because, like I said before, the local authorities are killing wolves, bears, and coyotes that are inhabiting our areas. And yes, I did say wolves because they're migrating north now, which are causing problems for us. We don't just kill for food. We kill for population control and for fun. We don't just kill for fun, we kill for population control and food. The fight to keep our rights is a deterrent to keep the government at bay. Andy Winkler explained in an article how the government is trying to regulate firearms more and more. Many things take away our privacy in the workplace, such as the government requesting Facebook passwords for us and the inability to be able to have freedom of speech in many places. Fighting to keep our right to bear arms is a very big step to retain our freedoms. Gun control keeps us safe in many ways. Filling out gun applications are very strict on the questions that they have. If you were to fail to mess one up, not answer one correctly, you are never allowed to deal with that gun dealer again. You also have to be honest on your on these applications because they require strict background checks, and if you have any sort of criminal violence charge, you're denied and are never allowed to purchase a firearm. Emma Swartz explained in DC, even in Chicago, how these cities do not prohibit owning guns. They only want you to register them with the city properly. In conclusion to this, I feel the way that people can learn more about this and understand is show support for these ideas. Sign petitions to keep our Second Amendment going strong. Join the NRA, which helps support this idea. And be open-minded and learn more about guns because it's not all violence and it's very rarely used in that manner. As I said before, there are many reasons why gun control and the right to bear arms are good. Safety to citizens, support and recreation, and our rights to keep guns out of criminals' hands. Thank you.
5
I
minutes?
think it was exactly 5